going on, everybody? Welcome to the first dev stream. This is exciting. So we've got a fun build of Super Dungeon Designer to show off today, show off some of the progress we've made, and hopefully get some feedback from you guys and see what you're excited for. So we are streaming to Twitch as well as Steam. I think I got that sorted out. Should be, I think we have to get, what do you call it, approved by Steam before it'll appear in the header of our store page, but if you click on the event itself, you can see it on Steam. Yeah, so it looks like it's running there, and we've got it up on Twitch, so welcome all. Thank you for hanging out. Thanks for swinging by, Daryl. Thanks, Adam, Thomas. So we're going to go ahead and jump in. What you're hearing in the background right now is a brand new track, the title theme for Super Dungeon Design, made by our new composer, Benny Wallen. Exciting stuff. How's my audio? Can you guys hear me okay? Everything sound good over the game music and everything? How's that? A little better? Okay, cool. All right. So right now, do want to start off just by saying our main menu is still in the works. This is not the final version. There will not be big blocky buttons. That will be fixed. Let's jump into build mode. So if you've seen some of our screenshots or you've played the game already, watched our trailer, anything, you might remember that build mode looked a little different before. We got the new UI in the game. Our awesome artist Matt Ferrier did a fantastic job getting all these UI assets together. We've got them in game. Thomas threw them all in there painstakingly. And I think they look pretty great. I'd love to get some feedback from people what you think. But we've got some nice animations here now. You can switch between build and link mode. Things kind of transition. It's really nice. For those here that are new, love to show off some of the features of our game. So Super Dungeon Designer is a game that lets you build your own dungeons. You're going to be able to share them out. Other people are going to be able to play them, and you can play them together. So we're going to have up to 4-player co-op. Actually, we already have the 4-player co-op in-game working, and that will work both locally and through Steam Play Together. So you'll be able to make use of that feature to play with people on other computers. So exciting stuff. So when we come into build mode here, you can see we start with a very basic room. You can adjust the corners to kind of resize the room however you want. And if you want to add some fun wall features, you can maybe erase a little bit of the wall. Come over here to our right side. This is where anything on this right menu is for modifying or changing the dungeons. So we have like our floors over here, our walls, all that stuff. So come over here, maybe I add a little outcrop. And then I usually like to erase these floor tiles up here just to show this is like a section on its own. And maybe make the room a little bigger. Zoom out a little. So yeah, so the fun thing about this game is that you can design the dungeons however you want. So why don't we start with, we'll throw a treasure chest over here. This first room will be kind of an easy little challenge. We added these little, what are we calling them? Cycle buttons to the menu so that the menus are a little less cluttered. So you can press those to switch between different types of the same thing. So here's a new feature to show off as we have gold in the game now. And for those who haven't seen too, I don't think we've shown off this highlight cursor yet, so this will kind of show you where you're going to place what you're putting down. So let's put some gold in this chest. We'll do put 500 gold in there. Right now, gold doesn't serve too much of a purpose other than it's a nice collectible in the dungeon. But there is a shopkeeper who's going to show up pretty soon. Hopefully in the next few weeks or so, maybe we'll be able to show you him, and you'll be able to buy different items using the gold that you acquire in the dungeons. So just having a chest there that you can easily get to isn't very fun. So let's put a way to make that chest appear. And this is kind of where the game really shines, right? We have our linking system, and the linking system is really cool. Very simple to use, but very powerful in what you can do with it. So let's put down our first enemy here, a little slime. And then all I do is I click this button here to switch from build mode into link mode. By default, my link button is highlighted. So I'm going to link this slime to this treasure chest. And now that means when this slime is defeated, the treasure chest will appear. And we can test that by hitting play. And you can see there's no chest up there right now. So yeah, slime's defeated. Our chest appears. We've got some gold. So another fun update to share, we've got a new UI for play mode as well. So we have an inventory screen where you can unequip, re-equip weapons into different slots. And then we spruced up the menus for the system menu. The map menu is not implemented yet, but there will be a dungeon map system that we'll be doing. And this music you're hearing in the background is the new play mode theme for the Stone Dungeon, also developed by Benny Wallen. All right, so we've got a simple event triggered, and that's fun and all, but there's not a lot of substance to this dungeon yet. So let's keep playing around. And we'll add an extra room, and to do that, we just hit this plus button here. And we'll kind of make it the same size as this previous room. Yeah, the new music is great. It's coming out really good. All right, let's create. So we can cycle through the different door options we have here. Let's put a closed door down. So with the closed door, they can only be placed on walls. When I place the door, it's going to tell me I have to place the second door to continue. And now both of those doors are linked together. So let's have some fun. Let's introduce the flame enemy. So the flame, he's kind of a cool enemy. He's got some unique attributes. So he can only move diagonally. Unless you're next to him, he'll chase you. And he will hop into torches to light them. So let's put a torch on this wall. And we'll put a few more torches in the room, just because right now, the way it works is there are 4 levels of light. So as you light each torch, the room would gradually get brighter and brighter until you have all 4 lit, and then it's fully lit. So we're just gonna put 4 torches already lit in the room so that the room is bright, because putting a dark torch in the room will convert it to a dark room. And then all we have to do is link this torch to this door, and now whenever that torch is lit, this door will open. So let's play around with that. And I can attack this enemy, but I don't want to because I want to lead him to this torch. Oh, didn't move quick enough. Alright, as soon as he's one space away from a torch, he's going to hop into it. Nice. So you can see him. We're kind of doing some fairly basic stuff right now, but you can make some pretty cool, complex interactions, make some really fun puzzles for other people to play. And it really opens up when you get into co-op and playing with up to 4 players, because start locations you can define. So you could set another player starting at the other end of this dungeon, and maybe you need to collect or trigger events to help them progress. Some really fun things. Yeah, shout out to Ashley for that flame enemy. Alright, well, I'm going to get rid of this gold in this chest here for now. Let's see, what's some more fun things we could do? There's so much to show off, it's hard to just pick what I want to focus on. So, the warthog is a newer enemy. And he's kind of fun because he likes to break things. So anything in his path he's going to smash. But what's great about him too is that he can trigger anything that he runs into. So like these orb switches will get triggered when he hits them. So maybe you've got a puzzle like this, you know, where I can't get to this orb switch. And yeah, orb switches are another way to trigger events. So you'll see he's up here. Actually, I'm curious what happens if he tries to run over spikes. I don't know if I've tried that yet. Okay, he just bumps back. Nice. So I can stand down here, and then he'll charge towards me and trigger that switch, which makes the chest appear. Which I didn't put anything in, so not very exciting. Okay, I kind of like this first room. I think I'm going to leave this puzzle here. And you know what? We'll put the lantern in this chest. So now you have to light the torch to open the door. Alright, so let's put some pits in this next room. Make it a little trickier to navigate. And we can put some of these wall arrows. So this is a trap that will shoot arrows at you. I'll just put a couple. Let's see, what else would be fun here? I'm going to put a triangle block here. So the triangle block is kind of cool. It can reflect arrows. So we can put that down. We'll put it here. Actually, no, we'll put it there. And then, no, we'll put it there. And then we'll put another trap down here. And actually, let's turn this that way. And then we'll have an orb switch here. That is surrounded by pits. And I'm going to put some of these floor switches down. And we'll just do a couple there. And then we're going to make it so when you step on these floor switches, it rotates the triangle block so that it'll trigger the switch. And this time we'll have it make a key appear. So we'll put a key down. So now to make all this work, we're going to link the orb switch to this key. So now when the orb switch is triggered, that key will appear. And then we want to make it so that when both of these are triggered, it will rotate the block. So to do that, we're going to group them. So grouping basically turns anything you add into a group into one thing that triggers something. So we have these nice new group color buttons, which changes the color of the outline of your cursor. We're going to group up these two items. So now the red group has these two switches in it. And then I'm going to go back to link, and I'm going to link those to that block. So now when I step on those, that will rotate. And when I hit this, that key is going to appear. And to test that out without having to replay the room we just made, I'm going to put my guy right here. All right, let's jump in. So, well, okay. Ah! Okay, so trigger that one. Trigger that one. Okay, so now that rotated, which made the arrow hit the block to trigger that switch, which made the key appear. So, ah! Dang it. I'll grab the key. I'm going to open our locked door. Nice. So you can see big focus of the design has been kind of making puzzles, these fun, different types of levels and things that you can share out with other people to see if they can solve them. But we're also trying to focus on making some challenges too. So, you know, enemies that you have to defeat. We're working on bosses right now, so bosses are going to be in the game soon. And that way you have a good, like, end of dungeon event that you can give a player. So we'll make this room the Warthog room. Offset the arrow timings. So yeah, that's not a bad idea. We'll have this guy charge as soon as you come in. We'll see how that goes. Actually, this guy too. Let's see. Here, I'm going to put him a little further back so you have more time. So one more right there. So in this room, we're going to have some breakable blocks. Yeah, we'll just do those. And we'll have one set that's hiding a set of stairs, which is going to take you into this room. We'll have one set that's hiding a warp panel that will take you into this room. So I already showed that the warthogs can break these. You can also break these with bombs, which we'll play around with in a little bit. I feel like this first stream is the roughest one because there's so much to show everyone because we've done so much in the last little while. So it'll be nice going forward to focus on just the updates. Have the warthogs drop some bombs. Oh, that's a good idea. That way, just in case you like defeat them all and don't manage to clear these out. Cool, so yeah, so enemies can drop bombs. Actually, any item. So to do that, very simple, just grab the item on your cursor and just click on the enemy. That'll add them. And if you want them to drop more than one, you just keep clicking. It'll add as many as you want. So we'll have him drop 5 bombs. And put a little more of a challenge in this room. Put some poison floor that you have to navigate around. And we'll play around with decorations in a little bit too. And you know what? Let's put a breakable wall right here. Okay, cool. But you know what else would be fun? Let's add a switch that and this isn't great game design, so don't hate on me for making my dungeon this way. We're going to make this switch so that it makes a bunch of enemies appear if you trigger it. So you have to try and avoid triggering it. I say that's bad game design because we haven't really taught the player that they shouldn't do that. But that's okay. We're just having fun. So these bats will appear if you hit the switch. So remember to do that, we just go into groups. We're going to group all these bats together. And then we go to link, and we're going to link any orange object. Oh, I did that backwards. We're going to link the switch to the orange group. So any object in the group will trigger the entire group since they are grouped together. And you can see that over here. So our links, we have the orb is going to trigger all the orange stuff. All right, let's check it out. Ah. Okay, dang it. No! I'm failing. Okay, I died. You made it too hard. Luckily, the bats only take 1 hit to kill. Oh, that's interesting. The warthogs are pushing the bats. I kind of like that, actually. Maybe that's fine. Okay, I died again. At least we got that door open. So right now when you die, obviously this game's still in progress, you just respawn in the room. Obviously once the game is actually out, when you die, you will likely respawn at the beginning of the dungeon. We are talking about having some kind of like a checkpoint system, so you could put a checkpoint in your dungeon, so if you die, you would respawn there. Alright, so third death. Okay, I'm gonna get this open. Nice. Open this one too. Okay, we're good. Now we can take these guys out. And you'll notice this door, the Warthog was able to open this door too. They can smash and break open anything that can be broken. If you're a Mario fan, they're kind of like our thwomps. They just charge right at you and trigger whatever they hit. Okay. So yeah, so for stairs we have a transition. It'll fade to black and then fade back in. And for the warp pads, it'll warp you out of the room and kind of fade up and fade back down. Okay. That room works, it's just a little tricky. I think we should give the players some more health, maybe. We'll put some recovery hearts, maybe just scattered around a little bit. Alright, let me make sure the stream is still good here. Oh nice, hey, it's up on our Steam page. If you refresh, you can see it. Awesome. All right, let's do some more fun things. So in this room, hey AJ, what's going on? Will there be different music? Excuse me. Will there be different music options per room for like a hidden room or whatnot? Right now, we didn't have a plan for different music per room, but we were going to let people choose music per dungeon. And then you can set that, is it here? Yeah, so here, if you go into dungeon options, you can go to music, and then you're going to be able to select what song you want to play in the dungeon itself. That's an interesting idea, though. We were, I will say for bosses, we're talking about having a boss theme play, like when the boss appears. So at least have that. So for this room, I want to try something fun. So those wall arrows we talked about earlier, they will start triggering as soon as you walk into a room. And since this is technically all one room, they will trigger as soon as I walk in through here. So we can set up kind of some cool contraptions that can do some fun things in the room that you can't see. So let's do that. I'm going to put down 5. Okay, so this will be more of an aesthetics thing, but we're going to put down these 5 torches. And then we're going to group each set of them. All right, and then I'm going to link these all together. And what we should see when I walk in the room is these torches will kind of light in sequence. So let's put the player here. You know what we'll do? I'm going to put the player here, and to get us through this room quick so we can see that happen, I'm going to change what they start with. So if we click on this blue button up here, we can go to starting equipment. So the reason I have a sword right now is because I have one selected. Can take that off if we want, but we're going to leave it. And then we're going to give the player 1 bomb. So they will start with a bomb. We got to equip it first. So we're going to go there. We'll give them 1 bomb. And if we want to add more players, we can do that here. Let's go back for now and see if this works. Bomb down, boom. Okay, nice. That was pretty cool. You can hear the constant dinking of the arrows. And then we could space these out even more if we wanted it to be a little more delayed. Maybe go like 3 spaces. Actually, I might be out of room here. Nope, we're good. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. So arrows won't fire if there's a block in front of them. So to stop that noise from happening, I'm going to group these blocks together. Then we'll link this last one to those. And then that way, when that triggers, it'll stop that from happening. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, thank you, Warthog. Appreciate you. Nice. Okay, cool. So now what's something else fun we could do? Let's set up these spikes. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what we're going to do, and actually here, let's do this. We're going to put just some blocks here. And then we're going to link each group to a spike. So now when these torches light, these spikes will go down. Okay, let's see if that works. What, you gonna help me out again, Warthog? Come on, I don't want to waste my bomb. Alright, fine. Nice. And we'll put a door there. All right, what else would be fun? Let's do some pushable blocks. I recommend both crabs and TNT for said crabs. What's going on, Adam? Thanks for swinging by. And AJ, thanks for swinging by too. Appreciate it. It goes. Good to hear. Good to hear. All right, we're going to put the bow there. And we'll give the player some arrows to maybe the arrows are in a chest up here. And then we'll put a pit here. Have a bunch of enemies you have to defeat. Oh, that's a new thing we have. So arrows, obviously you can put down and You can keep clicking them to create a group of them. So you can give the player a bunch of arrows. The quiver will actually give you your maximum amount of arrows, and it will also increase your max arrows by 5. So this right now I believe gives you 20 arrows, and it'll put you up to 25 if you pick it up. So we'll be nice, we'll give that to the player. And maybe we'll make it so that like these spawn when that guy's defeated, so you have some more arrows. And then, yeah, we'll put those in the chest. And then that way the player has to dodge around a little bit first. We'll put like a pit right there. And then yeah, we'll have an orb switch back here. Would be something fun to do here. Oh, I know what we can do. Here, I'm gonna move this room over. Let's move that out a little bit. And pits here. And then actually we will put the orb switch here. Put a triangle block. And we'll make it so you have to defeat all 3 of these guys to make that move, so then you can hit the switch. And the switch will spawnable. We need a spawnable floor tile so the player can make way to get over pits. Yeah, actually I was thinking like a bridge would be cool. Can you be hurt by your own arrows? Yes, I'm pretty sure you can. We just talked about that recently, actually. But we do have a way to gate off areas, so I'm just going to put a spike there, and then when you hit the orb switch, the spike will go down. Okay, so right now, come in the room, we're going to have to grab the bow, have to run over, grab some arrows, dodge these guys firing at us. We've got to kill them, take them out. That's going to trigger this, which we can then shoot an arrow at to activate that, which will let that down, which will let us over here. Cool. Awesome. Thanks, Adam. Appreciate the support. Hey, Jess. Nice cat emoji. All right, and then we'll put a breakable wall right here. So if you saved that bomb from earlier because you decided to let the warthogs break that, you can get a little treasure in this secret room. stack a bunch of coins all over. So we have different increments of coins you can put down. You can put them down in singles or 25 at a time or 100 at a time. Just makes it a little easier to put whatever amount you want down. Actually, we'll put the big ones in a chest. And I haven't really been decorating, so let's put some decorations up. Put some torches here. Maybe some gravestones. You know, somebody died in this room. That's why they left all their money. Put some carpet. Actually, yeah, let me move that out of the way. Okay, and then the normal exits will just be up here. And you know what? We'll put another secret wall because you got 5 bombs back here for killing that warthog. So let's put another secret wall right here, which will actually take you back to this platform where these guys are. And we'll put a big heart here. So the player's going to come in this room and see that and be like, oh, I got to remember that's there. I got to remember how to get back to that. Okay, actually we don't need that room, so I'm going to come down here to this bomb, click on the room. I'm going to hit delete room. Okay, we're looking good here. Let's test this room out. I'm just going to start us in here. And give us a couple bombs. Blows entire decorating budget on hidden room. Nice. Okay. So, yep. Oh, okay. Yeah, these guys are firing at us. Move that down, grab that. So if you saw when I put this block down, it had a 1 on it, which means it can be pushed once. And then we also have blocks that can be pushed any number of times. So right now I need to get arrows. Got it. Okay, so now we can start attacking these guys. Ah, dang it! I fell in the pit. Yeah, nope. Stop it! Get down here, cowards. Okay, we got the extra arrows. So it'll pick up however many are left in the bundle. And yeah, right now there's a small glitch where when the arrows appear, the number doesn't appear on them. Or actually, no, I think it didn't appear because I was down to 3, so it was just showing the 3 arrows. Never mind, not a glitch. Oh, we killed them all. Okay. Ah! Okay, I died. We'll go back. That's okay. Was there one left? Oh, I have to hit the... Oh, that's right. I gotta hit the block. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna... Oh, where were we? Right here. Okay. I'm going to move this up here. Oh, we didn't show the stack in play mode? Yeah, it probably should show. We can talk about that, yeah. Player needs to see a little more, so I'm gonna move this up here. Also, I just realized I've been staring at my right monitor. I should be staring at the one that has my stream up. Alright, let's take these guys out. Oops. Change my weapons. I wasted my bomb. No! Dang it. Don't mind me, I'm just bad at this game. See that dodge? Epic dodging. So lizards take 3 hits to defeat. So 3 arrows will take them out. Oh, that was the problem. I don't think I put the block down right, did I? Yep, there we go. Okay. So it didn't rotate in the right direction. Now it should be fine. We're going to just start the player. Let's start here, because I want to see these spikes go down. Nice. Ah. Okay. Wasted a bomb again. Dang it. Okay, so yeah, so that's something you can do is if you get them on the edge, you can hit them off the cliff. If you kind of attack them from the side, that'll nudge them. So then you don't need 3 hits. You can get them in 1 hit. Okay. So the lizards were defeated, which made that rotate. So now if I shoot an arrow at it, it lights that, which should let us cross down here. Okay, we can proceed on, but if we see the secret area, bomb that open. Yay, gold! Pick it up, and you'll see the gold counter kind of in the bottom left there. It increments as you pick up more gold. There we go. Starting to feel like a dungeon now. It's looking good. All right, for this room, we're gonna get spooky. Let's put a bunch of graves, some skulls. Because it's Halloween time, we gotta be spooky. And Put some more bombs here. And we'll give the players some hearts because they've probably gotten hurt at this point. I know I have. Put some decor in here. Even decorate the floor tiles a little bit, do something a little nicer, put some cracks maybe. And we'll do a bombable wall that actually takes you back into this room where we were earlier. But when you step on this floor tile, let's see. We'll say it makes all these spikes come up. So to get those down, we'll have an orb switch right here. I'm running out of groups. And we'll link that to the spikes. So now when you trigger this orb switch, those spikes will go down and then you can get through this room. And we'll actually make this room a little smaller with some pits. We'll have a closed door that also triggers when this orb switch is hit. And I think for the next stream, we're going to try to get someone else on here so we can design some co-op dungeons, because that'll be really fun. Show off how that stuff works. So we come in here, and then this is going to be our room where we find our boss key. So let's think of a fun way to hide that. Put some movable blocks here. And we'll put some, so this is a repeating switch, which means when you step off of it, it lifts back up. So in order for it to stay down, something has to be on top of it. So you have to move these moving blocks on top of it. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Maybe move this a little closer. And then I wouldn't show the tables yet. Tables are kind of fun. They're destructible, so you can break them. And if you break them, you can walk through the middle of them. So you can create some kind of unique puzzles that way. But also you can put items on them. And you obtain the items when the table is broken. So put the lantern on there. And we'll give you a gold bomb bag. So a gold bomb bag gives you unlimited bombs. Oh yeah, and they can hold 2 different items too. Okay, we're going to put our boss door right here. Okay, so let's move this over 1. Put a bunch of cracked blocks around all this stuff. So we can have fun with bombs. And then this chest is going to have our boss key in it. And to make that spawn, we're going to link the torches. And these buttons are all in one group, so they all have to be triggered for this to spawn. So we'll link from anything red to that chest, and now once everything red has been triggered, that chest will appear. Okay, we've set a bunch of stuff up, so let's check it out. I'm going to move the player in here. And we'll play from here. Let's see where that gets us. Okay, so grab our bow. No, come back, come back, come back. Yes. No, hang on. Come back, okay. Come back. Okay, got him. I just like hitting him off the edge, it's fun. Okay, that was karma, I deserve that. The fall sound, yeah, the fall sound sounds. Okay, cool. So now we got our arrows. Alright, we gotta go to the secret room, right? So you can break those open. We're good on hearts, so we don't pick them up. Some more bombs here. We got 2 paths here. So we'll open those both up. We'll go down, grab our heart piece, and you'll see our hearts went from 3 to 4. Oh yeah, since we didn't visit this room yet, it triggered. That's cool. Okay, so we're gonna, so you walk into this room, we're kind of like, wait, what do we do? And then we see, oh, we can shoot an arrow over there. And then that puts all these down and opens the door. Kind of a fun puzzle. Now we're in here, we can't really see, there's all these cracked blocks. What's going on? Can't go over here. Let me try up here. Ah, there's a lantern. Just gotta crack this table and it takes 3 hits and you'll see it progressively gets more damage. We get both those items, so now you can see I can walk through this. Since I have the lantern in my inventory, my light radius expands so I can see more. And you'll see an infinity symbol next to the bombs. Since we got that gold bomb bag, we have infinite bombs now. So I'm gonna go ahead and light some of these torches to give us more light. And I'm gonna rearrange my inventory. We're gonna put that there. Yeah, that's good. Let's bomb all this stuff. Okay, so all those are lit, so now we need to get these pushed down, so we're gonna move these blocks. Yeah, Bomberman light there. A little bit of Bomberman. Okay, that made our chest appear. And we got our boss key. The boss door is animated, it opens up. So here's our boss room. So again, we're still working on actual bosses. We're going to have those in the game. I don't want to go into too much detail about how they'll work, but what we're hoping to do is that when you hit a boss, it'll trigger any links that it's linked to, so you can kind of customize your own boss fights in that way. So you can have hitting a boss, make a bunch of blocks appear, and now you have to get through a maze, or now you have to, do these other things, defeat these enemies, whatever you want. So we're hoping to have like customizable boss fights in that way. But for now, how about a bunch of enemies? Wall-to-wall slimes that spawn slimes. Nice. I like that, actually. Okay, so here, let's do this. We're going to go... Oops. Okay. So we've got 5 groups of slimes. And I think the 4 in the middle are going to start here. And when you defeat 1, 2 spawn. Wait, what did I just do? Defeat 1, 2 spawn. There we go. Okay, those both have 2, and then, yeah, we'll go down here. Okay, that's fine. I don't think they all got, well, yeah, let's say we'll add 4 more. Okay. So, just do that, and then These ones need to spawn some. Okay, it's not perfect, but that'll make a bunch of slime spawn. That'll be fun. And then we'll make it so there is a level complete tile right here. Actually, we'll just put it in this room. So stepping on that will end the level. And to get there, you need to open this door, which will only open when all the slimes are defeated. Oh, wait, I can't group them. It's going to mess everything up. So what we'll do instead, we're going to have them drop the last four. Yeah, we would do the last four. I'm going to do something else, though. We're going to... let's do it this way. There's going to be 4 torches on the wall here. And when all 4 of them light, this door will open. And when you defeat certain slimes in the dungeon, it will light a torch, with the last one being the last torch. Oh wait, that's going to light the whole group. That's a little tricky. Yeah, okay. We'll do the last 4. Opens up the door. That makes sense. We can still have these light up though. That'll be fun. So let's delete that link. So we'll just go like that. And then maybe there's just certain ones you have to defeat that will light these torches. And also, you know, this is kind of a big challenge. Why don't we put some hearts on these guys? Just a few of them. Get some hearts back. And yeah, I think that's good. And then let's decorate our final room. I know I didn't spend a lot of time decorating the dungeon. It's a stream. I kind of wanted to show off the game, but it's a lot of fun decorating options. You can change your carpet color. You can do like some green carpet. Have some fountains. Couple archways. Have a grave here. Maybe even we'll put a little secret. We'll put a skull in front of the grave. And we'll put a bunch of money in it, so if the player can sneak past the level complete tile, they can get some gold. Which I'm pretty sure you can sneak past that without triggering it. We'll see. And okay, so these slimes are scholarly, so they need a bookshelf. We'll put a bookshelf up there. Can't just sit in a room all day and not do something. They gotta read, you know. Okay, we'll put some torches up here too. Make it look nice. All right, it's looking like a dungeon. Let's try it out. So we have a full dungeon, so why don't we start from the beginning? I'm just gonna erase my character and then put them back here. All right, here goes. Oh, you know what? I just realized something. We gave the player the lantern already. So instead of that, because we give it back to them again later, so we gotta change that. Why don't we put just a key in here? And then we can erase this and we'll change this into a key door. Oh yeah, I gotta erase that. There we go. Okay. And you'll find that as you're kind of play testing your dungeon, you forget what you did earlier in the dungeon and you're gonna kind of fix it up. So okay, let's come down here, we'll trigger this. Thank you, Mr. Warthog. Okay, we got a key. Dodge those. And in the final version, we're hoping to be able to track like completion time on levels so that you can speedrun different levels. It'll track them and keep track of who has the world record on the level. No promises there, but we're trying to get that in. We're hoping that'll be a part of the online experience for the game. That, okay, so that, it's that. We get another key. Go through here. Warthog attack. Ah, no, I forgot about that. Forgot I did that. Okay, we need a heart real bad. Okay, good. Okay, got some bombs. I want to save the bombs so we can get the secrets, so I'm trying to get the warthogs to open these paths. Oh, you know what? I don't think we ever did anything with this stair path, did we? We just kind of set it up and... Oops. Okay, enemies are cleared. So I am only missing one heart, so I'm going to show you how poison works. If you step in that, just get hurt. It's very simple. You can walk through it, but you'll still take damage. I'm going to pick these hearts up. There we go. And then, yeah, let me look. I don't think we did anything with the stairs. So if this was our final dungeon, I'd probably just get rid of the stairs here, or we could add on to it. Yeah, so nothing in here. And I don't think we did anything over here either. Yeah. So we'll go up here. Alright, we'll move that out of the way, get our bow and arrow. Ah! And we've got 25 arrows. One heart left. Okay, we're good. All right. Let's go in the secret area. Lots of treasure. Alright, we'll head into the spooky room. Get some hearts back. It was very kind of me to put those hearts there. Go down to this secret area. Go up to 4 hearts. Okay, and then here. Trigger that. Nice. And another dark, spooky room. Real quick, just so I land up here. And you could kind of soft lock yourself here, right? Like if I accidentally push one of these blocks against the wall, I have no way of getting it out from the wall to trigger this. Like if I push this down, I'd be soft locked. So I'd want to watch that as a designer of the level to avoid those kind of situations. Oh, yeah, I gotta light these two. If anyone here has played Mario Maker before, I'm sure you're familiar with levels that have soft locks that are not fun. Alright, so we're in our boss room. I'm going to rearrange these items again. We're going to put our sword here. And bombs. Because bombs will actually kill slimes instantly. They do 2 points of damage. And we have infinite bombs, so why not use them? I gotta watch my health. Stop moving. There we go. Okay, we got 1 torch lit. And got some health back. And health. Switch to our bow and arrow. Okay, I got 10 arrows left. Worth mentioning too, I'm playing with keyboard and mouse right now, but we do have full controller support for play mode. So you can plug in the controller, and it's a great way to play. I actually really like the controller. Alright, we defeated all of our slimes. We're in our spooky room. Okay, let's see if we can get there. Yes. And get the money. And reach the goal. GG. And so here, you know, we would normally have a, you know, oh, we do, okay, yeah, we have a way to replay, you know, return to build. And then as far as like uploading the level, you actually wouldn't do that here. You do that in build mode, but that feature is not in the game yet, so just wanted to mention that. And yeah, actually one bug that we have right now, we just implemented hiding the mouse when you play. So yeah, when you finish a level, you can't unhide the mouse right now. So you just have to hit escape, and then you can go up to quit. So Yeah, I was kind of hoping we would find some bugs, so we finally found one, so that's exciting. It's a big part of what these sessions are for, is discovery, trying to find that stuff. Let's see what other fun things I can show you guys. So we have these two rooms on the left and the right that we didn't really do anything with. Trying to think of something fun here. Well, here we can do this. Let's make a... We're going to make a bookshelf that has a secret bombable space behind it. And you have to push it out of the way in order to find it. And this will be like the super secret room. There's going to be so much gold in here. Oh, and you know what? Before we do that, it's going to be like gold carpet. There should be music in build mode. Yes, we actually, that is one of the tracks that's being worked on right now. So we'll hopefully be able to show you guys that at the next dev stream. Thanks for bringing that up, VW. I forgot to mention that. So yes, more to come on that. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. So there is music. It's playing the main menu theme, but yeah, there's going to be new music pretty soon. So we'll show you guys that at the next dev stream. All right, super secret room is looking nice. Needs a lot of torches. Because it's a super secret. Some fancy fountains. Let's move some of this gold out of the way. Some pillars. There we go. It's a nice secret room. And okay, so we'll actually have you come in this room and it's gonna look like there's nothing here. Like we're gonna put that there, we'll put, you know, a couple more shelves here. And that is a lot of gold. I really messed around with the other floor tiles too. I think these are kind of fun. Better than just the basic one. Let's do that and then I'll put those shelves back. Thanks, VW, or V-double. That's actually Red Slash did almost all of the programming, along with Ashley, our other programmer. Appreciate the compliment. Put some hearts in there. Oh, I thought it was you, but I didn't want to just assume and then have you be like, who's that? Because I know you go by V-dub like everywhere, so. Coming in here to troll the stream, wow. Alright, treasure room's looking nice. Nice little secret there. And what's kind of cool about this is it's right after you get the bombs, so awesome. And then with this room, let's show off our statue enemy. One thing that's kind of cool and unique about the statue enemy, it will shoot fireballs at you and the fireballs will chase you. So you can use them to light torches. So we're gonna do this, and then let's put up just a barrier around him so you can't damage him. And we'll put some fire so you can see, and then we will group these guys together. And we'll also group these guys together. And then we'll link this red group to the orange group, and that means whenever everything in the red group is triggered, the orange group will be triggered. So once you light all four of these, the spikes are going to go down. And then you can kill him, which will open this door. Link him to there. And where should this take you? Maybe this just gives you a couple extra hearts. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll put that in a chest. And so you don't have to backtrack, we'll put a warp back to let's see. Came from there. Let's put the warp here. And we need to make it a one-way warp. So we're gonna go like this. And then we'll make it so that when you open the chest, these spikes come down. Beginning of Spike Tomb. All right, that's looking good. Spike Tomb. Can you make the warp appear after X condition, like opening the chest? No, not right now anyways. I don't believe the warps are linkable. No, they're not. It's a good idea though. Maybe we'll make the warp tiles linkable. Be kind of neat. Yeah. Thanks for the suggestion, AJ. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, that's right. We did. I do remember talking about that. Like the warp pad, like the light on it would be turned off if it wasn't activated yet, and then you could activate it by turning on the light. That's kind of cool. I like that. All right. So now we've got our two side rooms that are just kind of detours. Let's check them out. Getting better at this. No, don't hit that. That's how the bats spawn. Don't you try it. Okay, let's get this guy up here. And break that, and then we'll have him break this. Okay, and we have our nice two-way door here, so we can't get through these spikes. You can't walk over them. Get those hogs. Who programmed those hogs? Thomas, I don't know if you saw when I pick up a heart, it had a 2 over it, even though I only picked up 1. Alright, we'll head down here. Okay, so the way that the statue enemy works, someone who hates hogs programmed those. So the way the statue enemy works, when you get close, his little light will shine, and then when you get even closer, he'll wake up and start shooting fireballs at you. So the fireballs will follow you, so you can use them to light the torches. And conveniently, that one on the left actually just flew right into the torch, so... Oh yeah, and that one too. Okay, so we only have one more to light. Okay, so that made those go down, and now defeating him. And you can only attack him when he's up. It's the only time you can damage him. Oh yeah, bombs don't work right now. Oh, they do work. Okay, he just didn't flash. So we gotta probably work on that. Awesome. Glad to hear that, Ashley. Alright, we got our hearts. Okay, and our two-way door worked. Those spikes went down. Got our warthogs, bombs, and then, okay, so let's go check out this, secret room. Okay, there's some hearts here, but we are full on health. We'll remember that for later in case we need to come back. Oh, you're right, I should have broken the wall. Now I gotta waste a bomb. Okay, so can't see the hidden wall, but this version of the bookshelf that I put in is pushable, so I'm going to push it. Now I can go through that. Treasure! Wow, that's a cool looking room. And you can see in the bottom left, all my gold is adding up. I'm at 3,614. So there, I mentioned this earlier, there's going to be a NPC that you can place in your dungeon that has 3 spots that you can put purchasable items on. So you can make a sword cost 1,000 gold, you can make bombs cost 20 gold, whatever you want the values to be. You'll be able to set those, and then you can use your gold in the dungeon to like buy stuff so that you can collect it to like unlock new paths and stuff. Push this up and grab our bow. We don't have any ammo yet, so let's grab this. And fight these guys. Got him. There's something really satisfying about hitting them into the pits. And if anyone's watching, if you want to plug a couple things we have, you know, the game is up on Steam. We're actually streaming to Steam. If you haven't wishlisted yet, definitely helps us out, and it'll let you know when the game is ready. We are targeting early access late next year, so we'll be, you know, excited to get some community feedback there. And yeah, we have a Discord channel. A link is down below if you're in the Twitch. Otherwise, it's linked on the Steam page as well. And jump in there. We, you know, chat and share updates there as well. Oh yeah, that's a good point. So the equipment display in the top right, it's showing like the PlayStation controller buttons. Just hasn't been fully worked out yet. Those are going to show like the mouse buttons that I'm actually using. And also the items that aren't currently active will be grayed out. So hopefully next stream we'll be able to show you guys that. Like that, hopefully updated by then. Along with hopefully the new build mode music. Let's see. We'll start pushing these onto the blocks, or onto the switches. And again, I was a bad designer. I created a soft lock here, because if this got pushed against the wall, we would not be able to continue on. I like how you can't pick up an item from the table like a normal person, you have to destroy it. Yeah, of course. I mean, someone made that comment on when I posted about tables on Reddit. They were like, oh, you know what though, that makes sense, right? Because when Link doesn't just reach in a pot to get a rupee out, he has to smash it. I'm like, oh yeah, good point. Alright, we got our boss key. You do have a bit of leeway in this room, as you can stand in for one of the blocks to spawn the chest. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. So the way around that would be like you would put one extra switch that the player has to stand on. And that's actually a nice part of the puzzle, right? So I would have a fourth switch to spawn the chest. Shoot him with the bow and arrow. Let's swing our lantern at him. Does nothing. That. So yeah, the lantern is just for lighting torches. And I guess thinking about it, I probably should not have these torches up here, because these are supposed to be indicators of, like, you know, they're making progress. But I can technically just light them right now. So I'd probably, like, hide those or something. Or make it so you can't step on those squares. Maybe put some pits right here. Make it a little more challenging too. Oh, not arrows. Oh, yeah, I just saw your text, yep. Yeah, I think there's a 15-second delay on when the text reaches me. So I have like the basic version of Restream. Alright, and we did it! We beat our dungeon. Let's grab some gold. I love that animation. Lynette celebrates at the end. Alright. Let's see if I can click that thing. No? Okay. So we'll quit. Yeah, this dungeon's looking pretty good, so I'm gonna go up here to the book. We're gonna give it a name. Whoops, as I hit my microphone over. I'm gonna give it a name. We're gonna call it DevStream 1 Dungeon. Put a description. This is the dungeon that we made on the first ever dev stream. Hit save. We get a save successful prompt. Now if I go out, go back to the main menu, if we look under my dungeons, should be right at the bottom here. DevStream 1 Dungeon. Yeah, the UI looks, it's definitely a step up. I love how it's coming together. All right. So what's coming up for the game? So obviously I talked about boss battles already. We're going to have the ability to make your own custom boss battles by using the linking system that we already have in place. Like I said, by late next year, we're hoping to release the game, so that'll be in early access. And while it's in early access, we're going to be getting feedback, we're going to be making changes, we're going to be constantly pumping out updates, so getting more stuff in the game. As you can see up here, there's going to be multiple themes. So right now we just have this kind of stone theme, but there's going to be like a forest theme, an ice theme, those kind of things. Those will have different elements, you know, ice and water and all that. That's going to play into effect. Just to kind of give you an idea of what's coming up. We're still looking into the way that you'll be able to level share. So don't want to give out too much there until we start diving into that, but that'll be really exciting to share. You know, be able to upload your levels and download and browse the levels of other players. So that'll be coming. Yeah, there's a lot. I'm really excited with where the game is at now, and kind of excited for where it's going to go. We're going to do a playtest really soon. I'm hoping in the next couple of weeks here we'll be doing that. So we will have a live build of the game up on Steam. Under on the store page there will be a button that'll say playtest. You'll be able to playtest the game. Pretty soon we're going to have the ability to sign up for the playtest so that you can get notified as soon as it goes live. And then we'll be in the Discord channel kind of using a workaround to share levels. We can point you to the folder where the levels kind of live in, and then we're going to share them on Discord and play around. It'll be really fun because when we do these dev streams, we can play some co-op together. We just have to add each other as Steam friends, but then we can do Steam play together and yeah, get on there and do some co-op. It'll be a lot of fun. So if you haven't joined the Discord yet, feel free to jump in there. That's where we kind of share updates. But Steam page every Friday, every week, 7 o'clock, I'll be streaming, making more dungeons with you guys and hanging out. So make sure to swing by. Yeah, I realized that kind of sounded like a closing statement, but I am going to keep streaming for a little bit here. So thanks for hanging out, everyone. So let's keep looking at some more things here. Nice stream, thank you. I just wanted to get that out there while we still had some people watching and kind of checking the game out. So, and really appreciate all the feedback we got tonight and the feedback that we've gotten so far. We're open to it, and we want to make this game the best that we can. And we can't do that without a community and without you guys helping out. So, really appreciate that. Let's see. Why don't we? So we got this one saved. So why don't we go back? We'll start a new dungeon. I wish I was better at making like push block puzzles. You know, like people make really cool kind of push block puzzles. It'd be a fun like puzzle dungeon to make here. Working on the logic of that slimes to torches to door problem you encountered. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, awesome. Yeah, we're obviously still a lot of stuff in flight, so we're making updates and kind of changing things around, and this is really the time that we want to get as much feedback from you guys as we can, so we can, you know, make the game in a way that makes sense for everyone. So I mean, you know, here in the chat or even in Discord, on Steam, in the forums, anything, let us know. You know, what features do you want to see? You know, we definitely want to hear from you guys. So. All right, lots of fun. So one thing that we can do, if we put a spike trap here, there is a repeating version of the orb switch. I didn't show this off yet. So we could put that here. We'll put it like here. And now this orb switch will trigger every time it's hit by an arrow. So you can create some repeating events in your dungeon. And we'll kind of block it off here just so the player can't get to it. Oops. Okay. So let's put some spikes up first. So here's where we can have some fun. We can go red group, red group. And actually we want these spikes to be down. Those in the orange group, and then link those together. So now whenever this is hit, those spikes will alternate. So to get across to the other side, you have to kind of wait for the arrow to hit. So you can kind of create like some cool puzzles that way, some automated events that'll trigger. And maybe you can force the player to fight some stuff in here while they're dodging around these spikes or solve a puzzle. Okay. Another fun thing. Blocks will appear when they're linked to, so you can make a fun level where, like, you walk in a room and it's really boring, but there's this floor switch up here. Oops. And then all of a sudden it turns into a maze. So all we have to do is just group all these blocks together. Pretty quick and easy, you just drag. And you can only link stuff that can be linked. So like I can drag over these walls, these floor tiles, those aren't going to get linked. So I can just hold and just drag over all this stuff, and it's going to, sorry, not linked, grouped. It'll group all this stuff together. And then I'm going to group this floor switch to these blocks. Now when I step on that, those blocks will appear. So it creates kind of a little maze there. And then maybe we can also have some enemies appear. So it's kind of like the room comes to life when you step on that tile. And maybe we'll warn the player, we'll put this little skull icon in front of the tile. And maybe like a torch. Actually, I want to put a treasure chest somewhere. Probably up here. Or we can do this. Maybe you need to collect... So a good way to design a fun dungeon is to have some kind of theme. So maybe in this dungeon, like collecting keys is the theme. So we'll put like some keys here. Move this guy out of the way. Okay, and then to get through this door, we'll group these keys really quick. We're going to put them in the orange group. Is it just the 3? Yeah, okay. And then we'll link those keys to the door. So now when all 3 of these keys are picked up, that door will open. Alright, so now I have to think, like, is it fun to kill these enemies this way? You're going to be in kind of this long corridor with this guy, so maybe you want to do like a shootout. So maybe we'll give the player the bow. And let's give them a couple quivers. That'll give them lots of ammo. We'll have that appear when you step on this as well. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Oh, it helps if you have a door to go through, right? Oh, I forgot to spawn the enemies. See, and this is why you play test. So now we'll put the enemies in a group. We can actually put them in the red group. So I'll click back on red. Okay, so all these blocks and all those enemies are going to spawn when you step on that switch. Actually, we can just put these guys in there too. Okay. And then technically we don't need all 3 of those links, just 1, but that's okay. Actually, yeah, I can just delete all 3 of those. You found a bug. Do not link to an empty tile. Okay, noted. All right, now let's check it out. Okay, and I forgot to spawn the keys. So the keys, we just need a link from this to them. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we have a completely empty room, except for this one ominous floor tile. So let's see what happens when I step on it. Yikes, that's a lot of stuff. Ah, get away! Okay. So now, we've got bow and arrow and sword. Ah! Ooh, last second dodge. Here, lizard. Alright, and then collecting this last key should open that door up there. If we got our linking right. I heard the door open sound. We'll take him out just because he's a stinky lizard. Stinky lizard man. Okay, cool. This dungeon's looking nice so far. Let's play around with this layout of the room a little more. So I'm going to erase these walls here. Make a room kind of like that. So the walls will auto tile and kind of create an outline for you. Erase that. And you can still like move them around and it'll change the shape accordingly. And, you know, as you can see, we have 6 enemies right now. Obviously, we're going to keep adding more enemies to the game. I think the next normal enemy is going to be a ghost. We have a ghost enemy. That'll be a lot of fun. All right, let's have this be the bat room. And again, we've themed our dungeon around collecting keys, so I'm going to put some keys. And not every room has to be crazy complicated or do anything super nuts, so maybe we just leave it like that, and we will group keys, create a door here, I'll link the keys to the door. And you know what? We just gave the player a lot of bows and arrows, so why don't we do this so that the player has to kill all the bats up here. We'll group those bats together, group these together, and then we'll link those. So now you have to kill all the bats in order for these to go down. which you'll need to do in order to get the key and to open this door. And we'll give the player some more ammo just in case. Maybe just like a few arrows here. Simple room, I like it. So let's talk about some of the cool stuff you can do kind of off screen with the Warthog. So the Warthog will charge towards you no matter where you are in a room. So if I'm at the very bottom and he's way up here, he's going to start running towards me. So I can actually cut this room off, say like right here. And we can put a Warthog up here. Or we'll put him down here. And we'll keep him stuck there, but we're going to put a orb switch here. And then let's finish the walls here. And I'm going to erase this. So even though these are like two enclosed rooms, they count as the same room, right? Because I'm building in the same space. I didn't hit plus to add a new room. So anything that triggers in here is going to also be able to affect this. So I'm going to put some, let's put some pits down like right here and right here. And then we'll have like this ominous tile right here. Just to make the player feel like, oh, I should stand on that, I guess. And then it's going to trigger. And that's going to make... And we'll keep it simple. It'll just make a chest up here. And that chest has a key in it. And you can use that key to get into this room. Some fancy tiles down. Okay, and then I need to link the orb to the chest. Okay, we've created a couple rooms. Let's see how that works. Alright, so first room here, we've got our automated switch. Second room here, we've got nothing going on until we hit this. We gotta go collect our keys. I probably should have just started in the new room. That's alright. Okay. Door opens, we got all our keys. Let's go in. Oh, okay, so that was probably a pretty bad placed bat, because as soon as I walked in, he attacked me. So if I was making this dungeon, I'd probably pause there, maybe remove that bat or something. Unless you want to troll the player, you know, if you want to make a troll of it. And I died. Let's go back to it. You activated my trap card. Go. Get some more arrows. Okay, we gotta take out these guys. Now, if we get close enough, they should fly over to us. At least that one will. I don't know if we can get close enough for those ones. No. Okay, so we're gonna have to take them out with the bow. One more back there. Okay, and then those go down. We get the key, which opens that. And then we're in here. So let's see if this works. So we have that off-screen warthog. That should bump into that switch when we stand here. Nice. So you can use little tricks like that to like create situations where like standing somewhere triggers something. It's kind of a fun way to design some fun situations. Okay, now we're in this room and we have a lot of keys. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 keys because we use one to open that door. So then maybe here we go. We could do like a wall of 5 doors. Oh wait, let's do this. We'll pull this down a little. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll make it so you have to go through each door. And maybe like do a challenge or like collect something. And we can just do like warp pads at the end so that these don't all meet together. Okay, maybe here it's like a challenge, like don't break the pots. And we'll have something like this with some blobs wandering around. And then a bunch of pots. Actually, I don't want them to go in the path of the slime, so yeah, let's do this. We'll just do 3 slimes. And we'll do a row of pots back here. And then we'll make it so that if you break the pot, a bunch of warthogs spawn. So maybe it's like 1 pot is 2 warthogs. Hey, it's Laser Cats. What's going on, Matt? So we're swinging by. And then we'll make it so that you have to collect 5 boss keys after this. Or maybe not. You know what? We haven't used bombs yet, so let's do... We'll do 5 bombs you have to collect. Or no, you know what would be fun? Let's do heart containers. And then we'll have a challenge at the end where you have to walk across poison to get to the boss store, and then a bunch of hearts to like refill your hearts before you go into the boss store. So you need a certain amount of health in order to get to the boss. We'll do that. So heart here. And we'll group the slimes. And we'll link them to the heart. And we'll put this there. And then we'll have a door here that unlocks. That just maybe warps you back. Okay, and then so we'll do when you defeat these slimes, it'll trigger. Oh yeah, I can't do that. Okay, so when you pick up this heart, it will trigger those to go down. And we'll actually put the heart in front of the door so that you have to pick it up. All right, so just a little mini challenge here. And then maybe 5 was too many. Let's do here. I'm gonna erase. I'm gonna erase one of these keys. Excuse me. And then I'm also going to turn this into a key door. Okay. So that gets rid of 2 of these. We can kind of shorten this. Oh, we're going to need room for these warp exits. Okay. So now we're just going to have 3 challenge rooms. 5 was too many. All right, next room, doesn't really matter where we make it because we're warping to it, so I'm just gonna make it over here. And we'll warp from here into here. And let's see, what's the fun we could do? We can have, yeah, doors should override other doors, I think. We'll have to fix that little bug. Let's do a level where we need to guide some flames to some torches. So actually I'm going to put them on the back wall here. And we'll put plenty of torches. And then we'll make it so that these guys are grouped. Also worth noting, in case anyone's watching and wondering how the groups work, so the groups are per room. So you'll notice all I'm seeing is this red group here for this room, but when I go over to this room, I see this red group for this room. So it just depends what room you're on for the different groups. Just wanted to clarify that. Okay, so we're going to have another heart spawn. And we haven't been very fun with this dungeon. We haven't really done any decorating, so why don't we have the heart spawn on a red carpet? And we'll put it in a chest. Opening the door in the warhorn. Oh, I don't. Good eye. So picking up the heart will open the door. You saved me a playtest. Okay, so right now... so actually, I don't want to link this way, now that I'm thinking about it, because you can defeat these flame enemies with your sword. So actually, we want to make it so that when the torch is light, this would appear. So what we're going to do, I'm actually going to erase this group. And we'll get rid of that link for now. And then I'm going to just put 4 torches in. And let's put a couple more flame enemies just as a backup in case, you know, they accidentally kill one or something. Actually, here, let's do this. If they would rather kill all the flame enemies, and we'll put, like, a bunch of them, like, off screen, too. And we'll make them, like... I don't know, hard to get to. Like, maybe you need... Put so much fire. Hey Pat, what's going on? Thanks for swinging by, man. Pat was actually one of the original developers on this game way back when we first started it. We'll go like that, and then and we'll make it like, if you want to go in here, you can. And then we actually will group these guys together. Okay, and we'll say we're going to also group these torches. And then if the torches are lit, the chest spawns. If the enemies are defeated, a lantern will spawn. So that way, if you maybe accidentally defeat 3 of these and you can't lead them all into the torches, then you can come over here and try to just kill all the enemies instead. So you got 2 ways to clear this room. It's part of the game, Pat. This music is this music's actually the title theme. It's not going to be the build music. We're actually working on separate music for that. Awesome, thanks, Pat. Yeah, we got a composer. His name's Benny Wallen. He's the guy doing the music for us. Flame enemies should be animated in build mode like the torches are. The torches are not, actually. We took that out. Oh, never mind. The torches aren't emitting their light. So, yeah, you're right. I think the, maybe the flame enemy should be animated. Joke's on me, fair enough. Yeah, I was thinking of the light. Originally, the light was emitting in build mode, and we ended up taking that out because it's, like, kind of distracting when you're building. Okay, where was I? We have that spawning, so we need a warp to get out of here. So we'll put that... Or no, yeah, we'll do like we did with the other room. We'll put a door. Animated looks better, but you have to do it for everything. Yeah. or anything that makes sense to be animated, right? Like the warp pad's animated. That looks nice. So yeah, I think it makes sense. Especially, right, the link arrows are animated. So yeah, I think I agree. I think they would look nice if the flame enemy was animated. All right, and then I won't forget to do the link this time. So when you open this chest, door opens. And then this takes you out. To here. Group these spikes together. And when you open the chest, we'll see if this reaches. Open the chest. Trigger that. I would definitely need to add a way to scroll while you're linking. Alright, I think that's good. Okay, one last challenge and then we will wrap up this dungeon. Let's play around with the triangle blocks. So let's have a warp here. Takes you here. And then did we gave the player the bow already, right? I think. Yeah, okay. So when they enter this room, let's give them a quiver. And then let's put some triangle blocks. Like that, and then we'll put the orb switch here. And block off the orb switch so you can't just hit it. And then put some little rotate switches in front of each of these. So then how do we stop them from just rotating this and then hitting that? Yeah, that's not going to work. So what we want to do, let's have this one already facing. Flame enemy will be animated in upcoming commit. Nice. Okay, and then we'll go this. Let me set it up how I want it to hit first. Alright, we'll just keep this one simple. We'll just do that, and then maybe we can do something like we'll do that, and then Okay, so then we'll group these together. And then we'll make it so that stepping on these switches will rotate those. So you're going to have to move back and forth until they're lined up the right way, and then you can shoot your arrow. And that should hit the switch, which will make the heart spawn. I haven't been consistent with the red carpet for the heart. I'm a bad dungeon designer. Literally unplayable. I'll put that in there. And then when you trigger the orb switch, that will appear. And it'll open the door when you open that. And then you can teleport back out. And you can kind of do these challenges in any order you want. There's no restriction there. And then, whoops, opening that will cause those to go down. Okay, so now you're going to have, how many hearts is that? 1, 2, 3. I think it's just 3, right? So you'll have 6 hearts. And okay, we're going to have a big room here. Should we animate all enemies in build mode with an idle animation? That's not a bad idea. As long as it doesn't hurt performance, I think I like it. Since we're doing it for the flame, that makes sense. Okay, so we have this really long room. And you come in here and it's all poison. The floor is lava. Well, the floor is poison, but same idea. And this door's just open from the beginning, but you can't make it through without the extra hearts. And then we will restore the player's hearts when they reach the end. We're going to have 6, so we'll put 6 there. And we'll give them some arrows too. And then presumably we would have a boss battle here. I'm just going to end the level here because it's kind of a long level. Yeah, lava tiles. Once we do the fire volcano theme, we can do some lava tiles. That'll be fun. Okay, now I have no idea if 6 hearts will get you across this, or if we actually need more room. We might. In which case we might need some like obstacles in here. I don't know. Let's see. Where's my player? I'm going to give the player 6 hearts to start with. And let's see how far we get. Oh, this might be good. Nice. Okay, so like removing 1 tile would probably be it. Okay, let's try that. Ooh, okay, we gotta remove one more, and then we're good. Alright. And just so the player knows to go this way, I'm gonna put a arrow. Congratulations, you've received 100 messages today with Restream Chat. Hey, nice. It's exciting. Animating poison tiles. Yeah, yeah. That'd be nice. Alright. You know what? We haven't shown off the grates yet. Why don't we put some grates down? And it's a boss door, so it needs some fancy torches. We'll make this room a little dim. I'll make that look nice. Okay, let's see if we reach it. Should be fine. Nice. Okay, cool. So let's see what I forgot. Let's start over from the beginning. Okay, we come in this room. There's nothing here. With that, everything spawns. I think the enemy should recover a little faster. Kind of easy to just like whoop, whoop. Okay, we got our first key. Ah. Second key. Okay, so now that door opened. Ignore those guys. Attacks you. Key, can't pick these up because we're full on arrows, so if I shoot one, it'll let me pick one up. Take these guys out. Okay, now we're going to trigger our off-screen warthog, who will cause this chest to spawn. Nice. Okay, we got 3 keys, 3 doors. Let's do the middle one first. Okay, so this is the one where we have to guide them to the torches or defeat them all. Looks like they're a little shaky on their down animation. I don't know if you guys see that. To fix that up. Like only smushed down, they're like a little shaky. Okay, that guy will happily jump in his torch. One more guy down there, and we should be good. Nice. Yeah. Escort the flame. Okay, we got our heart. Oh shoot. I forgot to put my hearts back down to 3, so I have way too many hearts right now. Hold on. Yeah, let's start over. I want to see the dungeon actually played the way it should be. So, okay, we should have 3 hearts. I'm gonna put the player, we're gonna start up here. Go through this real quick since we just did it. Alright, and then we'll go through here. Amplify the bat that I placed poorly. Restock some arrows. Can't get that one, it got stuck in the wall. Gotta watch, I've only got one heart. Off-screen warthog, thank you. Okay. Let's do the bottom one first, because the middle one I have more chance of taking damage, I think. I don't want to die. Okay, so this is the one where, yep, so stepping on that rotates them all. Oh, oops. There's a way to cheese this. So stepping on it a second time just lets you hit it. But we're going to do it the way that I intended. But that's why I would play test this to make sure. Oh, you know what? I think it's rotating twice. When you step on it. Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, because it's rotating when I step off of it and when I step on the next one. Oh, so actually, all I need to do is remove one of these tiles. I would just have one that I would step on and off of back and forth. Okay. That's fine, though. We'll just go like this. Shoot it when it's like that. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll cheese it. There we go. Not a well-designed puzzle. Got my hearts, so now I'm good. And then go through here. Those went down, that's good. So now let's do the top door. We've got our slimes and we can't trigger. We want to try not to hit the pots. Ooh, that was close. Oh no. Okay, I'm going to hit one just to see. Yep, there they are. Got our warthogs. Let's see what happens when a warthog runs towards a pit. Bye-bye, warthog. I'm so sorry. That's kind of a fun way to take out the warthogs. Let's do some more. So long! Alright, cool. We got our heart. It opens. Alright, one more heart and then we can attempt walking over the poison pit. Those two both jumped in, but that's okay. We should have enough to get these other ones. Okay, I'm just gonna jump in there. There he goes. So yeah, the flame enemies will jump towards you if you're next to them. Otherwise, they always move diagonally. Alright. That was kind of cool. It spawned the chest right where the flame guy was. Get out of here. Okay, we got our hearts. Terrible dungeon, 0 out of 5. Thank you. All right, now we have enough to get across here. Store our hearts. And our bow ammo for our boss fight, which we did not put in. Looks really nice with the darker room. Alright, we did it. GG. Alright, so I'm going to save this level too. We'll call this one Dev Stream 1, Dungeon 2. Another day, another dungeon. And we'll save. Alright, and it is coming up on 10 o'clock, so I think we're going to wrap up the stream there. I really want to thank anyone that jumped in the chat, friends, or anybody that we don't know. Thanks for coming to check out the game. We're really excited to keep working on it. Again, we're constantly adding more features. The game is going to keep evolving over time. We're going to have our playtest really soon, so wishlist the game. You'll get a notification when the playtest is live. Jump in the Discord, we can chat there. Or just keep an eye out on the Steam page. We'll have updates. I'll be doing these dev streams every Friday, so swing by, check out the game, see the latest updates. Again, we really want to build a community around this game, so we want to get people involved, get some conversations going, figure out where to take the game. It was really great today that we had some people jump in chat and kind of give us some recommendations, some really nice advice, like for example getting the warp pads to activate through linking. I think that's going to be a really nice addition. So little things like that, we really appreciate the feedback. Again, we'll have that playtest coming up soon. If you want to follow us on Twitch, you can, and then that will give you a notification when we go live. And I think we will wrap it up there. Thank you all once again, and I will see you guys next week. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks, Matt.